Hey coding buds. So basically in today's GFG POTD we have a problem max score from subarray means. So basically it is a medium level problem, and in this question it is asking that you are given an array of integers. Your task is to find the maximum sum of the smallest and second smallest element across all the subarrays of size which is greater than or equal to 2 of the given array. So basically we have like in the first example here we have an array like 4, 3, 5 and 1, and here output would be like 8. How? So we have explanations given all subarrays with at least 2 element and find the 2 smallest number in each. Like if I'm taking 2 elements from the starting of the array, I'm getting a 4 and 3. So if I'm getting add with this, I am getting 7 here. Okay, similarly if I'm going to add about 4, 3 and 5, so I'm getting again 7. Again if I'm going to add like 4, 3, 5 and 1, so again I'm getting 4 here. Okay, then after that for the next iteration I have to again like add for 2 numbers or more than 2 numbers. So here I do like 3 and 5 which is like 8, and then again 3, 5, 1 which is like 1, then again 5, 1 which is like 6. So if I'm going to check here, so maximum score is like 8, okay, which I'm getting here from this number. Okay, so here we have to simply return our maximum number. Okay, similarly if I'm talking about the second example here we have an array like 1, 2, 3, and as we have the condition that we must have to take the sub array of size which is like greater than or equal to 2. So if I'm saying that 1 plus 2 which is equal to 3, and then for the second iterations here I'm getting 3 and 5 which is 5, which is the maximum. Okay, which is our maximum element which we have to return. Okay, so all subarrays with at least 2 elements and find the 2 smallest number of each. Okay, so here I'm getting maximum score as 5. Here we have a constant which is given as array.size which is like greater than equal to 2 and less than 10 to the power 5. And here our expected time complexity is like order of n, and the auxiliary space is like order of 1. That means we don't have to use an extra space, and it is like completely based on our array stack and data structures. But we can solve this one by using completely array. Okay, how we can do these things? So let's say here to define first for result variable which are basically used to take at least 2 values. Okay, 2 values from the element. Let's say here I'm defining about the first element of the array and the second element of the array. Okay, that means here I'm going to just take a sum of these starting two, we can say that 2 elements of the array. Okay, so here what we can do, let's say I'm saying that array of 0 plus array of we can say that array of 1. Okay, so here I'm saying that here in the first step, or in simply here in the result, I have like, if I'm going to talk about example 1, with respect to example 1, if I'm going to perform this particular line of the code, so here I'm getting this like as 4 plus 3 which is like as 7. Okay, so here I'm getting 7. Now how I have to check this problem, okay, or how I have to deal with this problem to get the maximum score. Okay, so here we have to just simply traverse it. Okay, and let's say for int I is equal to, here I'm going to traverse it from starting traversing from position first. Okay, and then I is less than, so here to also define the, let's say, size of an array. So I'm defining as int size or n is equal to array dot size. Okay, once you like define that size, now we have to start traversing from the position 1 and till the size of the array minus 1. Okay, that means n minus 1, and then I plus plus, that means we have to start traversing from this position and we have to traverse till these positions. Okay, so that we can take all those values of the array. Okay, so now what we have to do here, we have to just take us, here we have to return our maximum values or maximum score inside the array. So here we have to do simply, let's say whatever is our result. Okay, we have to just simply take result of maximum of. Okay, so here I'm using max functions. Inside that, here I have to first of all put my first value which I am like, which is like result in itself. Maybe our result is maybe a maximum score. Okay, but if it is not, then what I can do, I have to just simply say that array of I and then plus array of I plus 1. That means I have to just take only 2 values. Okay, like that set. Okay, and if it will be like more than that, then here we have to just simply return our result. Let's compile it one. So its compilation is completed. Let's try to submit it. So it's submitted. So yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.